we necessarily need. For next week.
Oh, yeah?
We have...
Mm-hmm.
Are we recording?
Yeah. Just started.
I won't tell anybody.
What?
What we're talking about next week.
But tell me. How's it going, guys? Welcome to After the Rest of Us.
TM.
Trademarked.
Yeah.
So, today I wanted to touch on a couple of things.
Ooh, touch.
Number one, we love you guys. Thanks for following us on here. Thanks for leaving the comments that you leave. Touches our hearts to talk about Tidy Whities.
Yeah.
We love the praise. We love all the good things that are happening.
It's beautiful.
Number two, I read a couple of these to Shaad, but I'm going to read all of them to you guys. So
I like that you hit the 0 twice, so it's like,
the
dumbest.
The dumbest. 25 of the dumbest Yahoo answer questions. This is part one. There are so many that it's going to necessitate multiple parts to do this.
So before you even get started with it, your title of this says answers questions. So that means that somebody asked it, which is 1, dumb. 2, means that somebody answered it?
Yeah. So Yahoo Answers, is that form.
Yeah. But
so
sometimes they don't get answered, so that's why I was clarifying.
Sometimes they don't. Typically, a lot of people answer them on there that I've seen. That was listed directly underneath it. But this is just, we can answer it in our own way. If we don't have any answers and it's just that kind of a dumb thing, then we just move on.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Number 1. Can you actually lose weight by rubbing your stomach?
No. This one.
Number 2.
Are we hanging on these or?
No, we can't.
You just want to run through them.
No, it doesn't matter.
Rubbing your stomach, no.
There's not a lot of things that you can do to lose weight short of actually just like exercising.
Might burn a couple of calories.
Like just doing, like if you got enough momentum into it,
like
working your biceps.
It's calorie burn.
Running an incredible rate.
Like you're burning more calories than eating celery, so
yeah.
Yes.
Bing. Number 2. My girlfriend swallowed after oral, and now I'm worried she may get pregnant.
Oh, I hate when that
I
happens.
bought her laxatives, but I don't know how to ask.
So when you read this to me, you did it in the slyest of fucking ways. As you showed me the screen where you had just cut it perfectly to where it said the first part.
Yes.
I'm worried she may get pregnant. And I laughed, and I was like, that's ridiculous, but the age-old thing of what happens when that happens. Yeah. And then you slowly dragged your mouse, and you were like, I bought laxatives. How do I ask her? And that was the real question.
There's so many layers. This question's like an ogre.
Yes.
And onions.
But, it wasn't... The question is not... I'm worried she may get pregnant.
Right.
That's a statement. Period at the end of it.
Yes.
Not worried about whether or not
my girlfriend
that's true
swallowed
facts.
after oral.
The end.
I'm worried she might get pregnant.
Period.
I bought her laxatives.
All these
But
facts.
I don't know how to ask. What does he not know how to ask?
And you don't know how to ask, will you take these laxatives? It's like plan B, but for oral.
What is she gonna... Because it went down the throat, so it's in the stomach. He wants to make sure that she shits it out. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the oral plan B.
The oral plan B.
Which is not to be confused with Oral B, because that's toothpaste.
Oral B demented.
Oral B demented.
Bing! Number 3. Help! I can't take off my mom's bra and she'll be home in 5 minutes. The mirror doesn't help. What do I do?
I've been there.
Have you?
No. No, but
Tracy.
I'm
gonna tag her in this.
I could please don't. I could understand that if someone got it's a Chinese finger trap if you don't know what the hell you're doing.
I'm just so excited for the rest of them.
For the listeners, for you guys, this is as far as I've gotten. I've went through 1, 2, 3. We have 22 more to go that I don't know about. So here we go.
Bing! Question number 4. Can I tell by the smell of my husband's gas if he's been cheating?
I thought you were gonna say Cheetos.
No.
If
he's been Cheetos?
I don't know. Because nowhere in my mind would I think, you're gonna say, can I tell by my husband's gas whether he's been cheating?
So let's think of the science of this.
Okay,
so he's had sex.
Yes.
Okay, so what smell or anything that he's done would necessitate the farting to smell like anything other than just shit?
I mean, if you are performing oral on the person you're cheating with, you're taking in
gross
things.
Yeah.
That could change.
All these after shows went from like rated E for everyone to being like the most mature thing now. I've kicked it up to the next level.
But your gas is a reflection
you're saying
of what
the
you're
gas
eating?
could smell like her vagina.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying that, but kind of.
That's the closest thing to something you would eat. The other thing, do you find that when you flatulate, that depending on who you're around, the smells change?
I feel like my flatulent smell differs, one, based off of what I've ate and how my stomach's handling.
Sure.
Two, it also gets incredibly putrid if I'm really nervous.
Okay.
If I get like nervous farts, they are like the worst smelling thing I've ever had in my entire
if I hang out with my grandpa.
Yeah.
My farts, I tend to think smell more like my grandpa for a bit.
Yeah.
Not like him, but like his farts.
Yeah, because you're just it's like whenever women sync
like
up.
Sync. So, I mean, if his farts smell different, he may be synced up with his new lover.
Yeah.
The end. That's all I got.
Bing! Question number 5. Do midgets have night vision?
Little people?
Bing! Question number 6. How many calories are in a booger?
That's a valid question.
I just wanted to throw the other one in just because, I mean, obviously, I don't know for sure. I've not asked a little person if they've had. Did you?
They don't.
Sure. Okay, so that's the easy one. How many calories would you guesstimate are in a booger?
I would say that it's less than a Tic Tac.
Yeah.
How many calories are in a
Tic Tac? It's 1 calorie?
No, it might be a 2 calorie. They might have gone up.
You don't think that something that like came from your own body would produce more caloric intake?
Here's the thing. You might be onto something because it's waste, and your body expels waste, and waste may have more calories because you're trying to get rid of that shit.
Yeah.
And it's got to go somewhere.
Yeah, in your nose.
Because, I mean,
what's the use in mining nose gold if you don't share it with the townspeople?
Word. Exactly. And the other thing is that these are the dumbest questions.
Yeah.
This isn't highlighting that how many times somebody searched, how many calories are in semen?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so that's not, they're considering that not a dumb question, I'm assuming.
I don't know. It might be in the list. I've got to surf there. This list, albeit, is thousands. So this is multiple episode arc of questions.
These are just 25 of.
These are just 25 of thousands.
Oh.
So this is episode 1 of the dumbest Yahoo answer questions.
Next.
Ding! Episode. Question number 7. How can I convince my wife to let our hot maid sleep in between us at night?
That's not that dumb of a question.
Yeah, but how can you convince her? That's not having sex with her, just to let her sleep in between the two of you.
That's like if you give a mouse a cookie, he's gonna want a glass of milk, and by milk I mean vagina.
Yeah, not her boob milk.
Maybe.
She could be boob milking.
Maybe. If you're into that kind of thing.
Boob milking?
Some people like boob milk.
Some people are.
Yeah.
Boob milkers.
But anyways.
I'm just saying, like, let's just, as the question states, like, you just want the body to be in there, in between you.
If he has a better luck of trying to say, hey, honey, I think we should have a threesome, than to say, hey, let's try to get this lady in between us because she comforts me.
Yeah, like what if it's just like
he's
like,
buddy.
let's just say this, like she smells like fresh lavender.
Mm-hmm.
She cleans all day. She's a really hard worker. She doesn't have to worry about the commute. If she's laying here in between us, she could just be a living maid at that point. And she's really fluffy and warm.
And we save on the heating bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a better chance of getting a threesome out of that lady.
All right. Question number 8. Can I use a plastic food wrap instead of a condom for cucumber masturbation?
That's got more layers than the other fucking one.
So you get a plastic food wrap.
Okay.
I don't know if that means... Does that mean saran wrap?
You plastic food wrap. Yeah, I would say that's cling wrap.
Okay, so cling wrap.
Yes.
I would say that's a horrible idea.
Instead of a condom for cucumber masturbation. Yeah. Oh, they're not trying to jerk off the cucumber.
No, they're not trying to jerk off a cucumber. She's going to put it in her hooter. Her cuchamano.
I thought there was...
No! Why would you think that?
That's why there was layers. Next.
Question number 9. What's the right age to start teaching my dog about sex?
That's too much.
This is number 9, man. You got a few more. What are you gonna age like 1 or 2? I mean, there's this 2 would be dog years. They'd be like 14. Would you start at 7 or would you start at 14?
In the middle.
1.5.
It's not like they're only 7 or only 14.
Also, they also just kind of know how that works.
I think they just go.
Let's go ahead and go with question number 10.
Please.
How do I take care of my pet potato?
That's like a pet rock, though. That's not unreasonable.
No, but I mean, like, how would you take care of your pet potato?
It depends. Do you want it to spore or don't want it to spore? Because you gotta keep it out of the sunlight and treat it like a fucking gremlin if you don't want it to spore.
Right. I feel like that's gonna happen one way or another eventually.
Yeah, it's
gonna spoil.
Yeah, dogs are gonna die though too.
Yeah. Question number 11. How can I lose weight without moving?
That's a good... No, take that off the list. I mean, that is not a dumb question.
It's not a dumb question, but I mean, you should know better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in that sense, does that make it a dumb question?
Here's the thing. It was a dumb question.
Here's the thing, Doctor.
When somebody...
I just can't stop killing Gotham.
Somebody said at one point in time, do you think the Earth isn't flat? And somebody would have said,
people still think that today. Fucking, there are rappers on Twitter that think that's a thing.
So I mean, at that point, even now, somebody's going, "That's a dumb question, bro." So, I think it's a genius. They're forward thinking.
They're not thinking backwards.
No.
Question number 12. Is it okay to boil headphones?
To what outcome?
Maybe to clean them? My thinking with this is like, idea. You know what I mean? Like earbuds.
You're cleansing them. I'm thinking you're dropping like cans in there.
No, I don't think... that's headphones. I'm just going with the thinking, like, maybe they're thinking like earbuds, like because they're gross because they're in people's ears.
LaCroix
boy over here. But no, because that would ruin everything.
Yeah. I mean, you can. It just won't work.
Yeah, it's not going to do anything for you. Question number 13. Why is my sperm so powerful? I don't know what he meant by that. Why is it so powerful?
I mean, is it the pressure?
Maybe I should, next time I'll leave the article open, so that way if it has any more further explanation underneath, like if he answered or responded back, maybe we could get more
Or some of those have like your header question and then the body. That's like the explanation.
Part of me also likes doing it this way, so we can just kind of think of it on our own, how we want to do it.
I think it's pressure. I think that's what he's talking about. He's not actually talking about the sperm, he's talking about ejaculate.
That's true, but also dogs die. Dogs die. Question number 14. I was bitten by a turtle as a kid. Should I still drink orange juice?
That person's confused. I think they would just tell a story and then thought of a question. They have ADD.
Maybe.
They may be.
But how would the two things be correlated?
Let's see. Orange juice, turtle bites. Depends.
Underwear?
Was
John Stamos. We did it. Bye, guys.
Was he drinking orange juice when he was bitten by the turtle? Maybe he's got PTSD of turtle bites and orange juice, and he doesn't know if he can get to it again.
Do you think that phobia has a name?
Garen fucking
OSCAR. Number 15. What incantations work best for summoning Jesus?
I like that. Once again, maybe not that dumb of a question.
like whenever you summon Satan, you always have the pentagram and all that stuff. What's a positive thing that you could use to summon? Magic. What's a white magic thing that you could do?
Which seems very racist. It's like black magic's bad.
Yeah,
white magic's good.
There can be black-white mages.
True, absolutely. Mm-hmm. I've seen it in a movie.
What would be
that would be
like what's a symbol that you like? Would you just draw a cross on the ground?
Like Sabrina.
But I mean, the cross, if you're in the wrong direction, that could be upside down.
Yeah, it could. You could fuck that up bad.
I mean, like everybody, you draw it on the ground, and you're like, when we do the ceremony, guys, we need to be over on this side.
Yes.
If we're over there, totally different dude.
They're not gathering around the cross.
Yeah, no.
Unless it's upward.
Yeah, it's up, and they're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's basically just Sunday school.
Yeah. I don't know. That one's a tough one.
Question number 16. Why do my balls smell like ham?
I ask myself that a lot.
Question number 17. How do you get spaghetti stains out of underwear?
Yeah. Life of a bachelor.
I know. That's the only instance. There's not a point in time in my life from this point on where I'm going to be sitting in my underwear in this house, or Mandy sitting in her underwear in this house, and we're just eating a plate of spaghetti going to town, and it just like spills in our lap.
Or are we going about this the wrong way? Like in the same way that like my friend was wondering, is it really spaghetti sauce, or do we have an anal bleeder?
I mean, it doesn't say where the spaghetti stain's at.
True. So is this is this redirection? Is this a magic trick?
Is it?
Is this a girl? Is this of the menstrual blood?
Will dogs die?
Yeah.
Number 18.
Was that insensitive?
My bro has not had his first period yet.
Yeah.
I'll preface this by saying that this was a girl that was like 10 or 11. I read the body to it. This is a question from a girl that's 10 or 11, and she doesn't understand, I guess, that dudes have it, because her brother's like 16 or 17, and he's not had his period yet, and she's just concerned for him.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Maybe there is something to read in the backstories.
There is.
I like that.
It's the sweetness, but,
warms my heart.
Reading it and coming up with your own is just different.
Yeah.
Number 19. How do I turn off caps lock? I just wanted to throw that one in there just because I thought it was literally the entire paragraph of explanation for the body was all in caps locks. They were just generally confused and didn't know how it worked.
Hold on.
It's a button.
It right says there. Caps locks.
It does. Sure.
So they know enough they're just dumb.
Yeah. Number 20. How do I turn my computer monitor into a mirror? What you do is... you download, if you got Windows, this is only going to work if you have Windows 10. But You're
serious?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go.
It's only going to work if you have Windows 10. You got to go to the store. You go to the Windows store. There's an app on there for a mirror.
No shit.
You download the mirror app. You open it up, and it turns on your camera.
What if you don't have a camera?
Then it does. I'm just joking. There's no mirror app.
Oh,
it was a dumb question.
You had me going.
Did I?
Yeah.
You joshing me?
No,
get out of town.
I thought you were for reals.
God.
I thought you had done some research.
No, I haven't.
Did you compile this list?
I did.
Cool.
Thank you.
I didn't know. I said cool when you said that. I didn't say it was good. I am liking it, though.
I didn't say it was good. A bad idea for episode 2. I like it, though. Number 21. How much Listerine does it take to get drunk?
Not a horrible question.
No, because it does have a lot of alcohol. I feel like you would probably get really sick first beforehand.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
because there's so much other shit in it besides the alcohol.
There's a lot of sugar and sugar type items. Yeah,
this is true.
No good. No me gusta.
Number 21. Is there any way I can get the popular guy at school to get me pregnant? I spelled it right here, but I do want to emphasize that everybody that I looked at on this list doesn't know how to spell the word pregnant. The first one was pregnant. The second one for this one is pregnant. Like it was missing like an E in there somewhere. It was just pregnant.
Yeah, it's a thing. I don't know how to spell sometimes either.
It's pregnant. Pregnant. It's not hard. How would you get the popular guy to get you pregnant?
There's a lot of ways. The first thing that comes to mind...
Listerine. Get them drunk.
Get them
drunk off the Listerine.
Is you're looking to get pregnant, you're not even looking to have sex. Let's just put that on the table that this person, not only are they not looking for a relationship with a popular guy, they're not even looking to have sex with the popular guy.
They probably would have sex. I mean, she's not looking to get artificial insemination.
But by the way this question's worded, there's nothing. The end goal is the only thing. The eye is on the fucking prize.
She just wants to have his baby.
Which is weird because you don't know.
What is she? She's like the guy. She finds out that the pregnant guy likes to come in cups. He likes to drink his cum, and then she's just like, I'm just gonna get a turkey baster after he finishes. Whenever he's going to the bathroom to wash up, take that, shove it right on up there, and be like, I'm pregnant with your child.
It's a thing.
Number 23. STDs from a dog. Is it possible? Help!
This person has committed
bestiality.
They
fucked a dog.
They did.
And they're scared that they got an STD.
Yeah.
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 What would you do to help them? Testing?
No.
Can you get an STD from a dog?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
But here's the thing. Dog has an STD.
Mm-hmm.
You have sex with a dog. It's called a sexually transmitted disease. There's potential there.
There is.
I mean, I don't know what else to tell you.
I mean, Kelly could also be a guy's name, too.
That one is disturbing.
It is. It's not as disturbing as one of these other ones, though. How long can a little girl hold her breath?
That was probably an innocent question.
No.
But sounds,
No, I mean, I don't know. It didn't say. I think it actually said asking for a friend.
That's not even funny.
It's not, but I mean...
Because I'm thinking, if I were a dad...
Yeah.
And I was a dumb dad. And I was like, hey... This Google question answer thing seems like it gets a lot of answer things question answered.
We're going to go swimming next week.
I want to make sure that my girl doesn't drown.
I want to make sure my girl doesn't drown. Let's ask the question, how long can little girls hold their breath?
Not even thinking about how that sounds.
Mm-hmm. It sounds fucking awful. The last one, number 25. Why does steam come out of my vagina?
Steamed vagina.
Mm-hmm. It's like broccoli.
Is
that a thing that you could do? Could you like steam a rug with it?
Here's the thing.
Like how everything starts with here's the thing for you. Here's the thing.
If it's really cold out, that's a source of heat.
It is.
You could potentially have steam coming out of it.
Uh-huh. You could steam vegetables in there.
I don't think that's the case.
You can make tea.
That's not the kind of steam we're talking about here.
What kind of steam do you think it is?
I mean, it's the same
steam. Is it like whenever a person just goes...
Yes.
But they can make it come out like just...
Yeah. That's how I'm thinking. I'm thinking that there's steam rocking. You know, like sometimes when...
steam rocking.
When it's really hot where you're at.
Thanks.
And it's really cold where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
And you run to that spot where it's really cold where you're going, and there's steam.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of thing I'm thinking.
I got you.
Is it possible? What was the question? Why? Why is there steam?
Why is there steam coming out of my vagina? So that it is possible and it happened. She wants to know why.
Yeah. It was probably cold where she went, and she was warm. At least in her nether regions.
Yeah, because you could do that with, like, your skin. Yeah. Especially if you were, like, hot, and you go inside, like up at the restaurant. Mm-hmm. Really, really hot. Outside, you go inside the freezer, and you look at your skin, you can see the steam rising off of it because your body temperature is so high.
So if you're vaginally focused...
You think she asked this question while she was in that kind of a scenario? Like, she'd just been outside. She was outside, and she was just, like, running, and, like, was super hot, and then she went inside a walk-in freezer, and then she was just like, and then got on Yahoo Answers, just like, there's steam coming out of my pussy.
So, the things that we learned from this...
Steamed puss.
One, no.
Dogs can die.
I learned two things. One, I forgot how stupid people can be, and that there is a forum where they let people be stupid.
Yes.
And two...
This is one of many forums. We'll go back to Yahoo Answers, but there's other ones like Yahoo Answers that are probably worse than this.
How does this work? I mean, are these old? Are they recent? Are you filtering out old stuff? Like, is this when people just discovered that there was internet?
Just mix and match.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we could be getting...
There's some that were in there that were newer. Like ones that from like the end of last year. There was one from like a month ago that was in that question list. Okay. But some were older. Like ones that were from like 2010, 2011. I feel
like, I'm thinking like...
Oh, no, not Days of Yore.
The aughts.
No, not the aughts.
What's the Days of Yore?
When the internet started, I thought that's what you were going to be like. Because the internet technically came about in like 96, 97.
But what does the phrase the Days of Yore mean?
The days of old. Like the days of yore.
Ye old time?
Yeah, ye oldie time.
I didn't know that. For your facts.
For your facts?
For your facts.
For your facts.
Not Führer. Not like...
Your facts. 9. All right, thanks for joining us after the rest of us, and we will see you guys next week with more podcast goodness. Y'all have a good night.
Toodles.
This is Justin here. You have a good night. Bye.